Now, the Karnataka High Court will declare its verdict today on the hijab ban issue, which set off a huge controversy in the state earlier this year. Ahead of the verdict, the state government has banned large gatherings for a week in state capital Bengaluru to maintain public peace and order. Mangalore too has banned large gatherings from March 15th to 19th. The Udupi district administration has declared a holiday in schools and colleges today. Now, a group of students from Udupi had gone to the court and challenged the ban on headscarves in the state's educational institutions. The students had contended that there is no law that prohibits the use of headscarves in educational institutions. NDTV's Shrija now joins us for more. And Shrija, so a lot of care being taken ahead of this High Court verdict that, the hearing you'd been covering, it had been ongoing for several days, and finally a decision today by the High Court.
Well, it's a very big on the hijab ban controversy. This is wearing off the hijab inside educational institutions and also for students, allowing students to wear the hijab while attending classes. So during the 11 days of hearing and also when the High Court had reserved its judgment, we had seen where over hundreds of students were not even, this is not even about attending classes, but they were not even allowed to take their exams. So many students have missed their, even the final practical exams, their internal exams. So it's definitely a matter of question in terms of the future of these students, because the students are very firm on the stand that they will want to wear the hijab and attend classes, or even for that matter, take their exams. But today being a very big day for the students now, the High Court is going to pronounce its verdict at around 10:30 a.m. Now, as far as the hijab ban controversy is concerned, the first issue which was reported at Udupi. Now, Udupi is the epicenter, the district here in Karnataka, where this particular controversy broke out at the Udupi PU College. And it was where a bunch of students, at least about 6 to 8 demonstrations,
All right. Well, we seem to have lost the line there with Shrija, but as she was mentioning, it was a huge issue in that part of the state, and many students weren't allowed to even sit for their exams because they insisted on being allowed to wear the hijab, which they had been doing all this while. In fact, many teachers as well were forced to take off their hijabs on entering the colleges, as there was an order by the High Court, that interim order that said that no religious clothing would be allowed during the time when the High Court was going to give its final verdict and was deciding on the matter. So finally today, the verdict of the High Court on the hijab ban in several colleges.